What if I told you that one book could teach you how to negotiate like a billionaire, turn small opportunities into massive deals, and build an empire with your name on it? Sounds like a game changer, right? Well, today we're breaking down Trump, The Art of the Deal, one of the most famous and controversial business books of all time. But here's the question: is it truly a blueprint for success, or is it just one big self-promotion play? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the business lessons, the myths, the exaggerations, and the real takeaways from Donald Trump's most famous book. Section 1. What's the Art of the Deal about? This book was published in 1987 and quickly became a bestseller. It's structured like a behind-the-scenes look into a week in Trump's life, mixed with chapters about his biggest deals, how he turned rundown buildings into luxury properties, negotiated with tough politicians, and built the Trump brand. But let's get something straight. This is not a step-by-step guide to making deals. It's more of a business philosophy, told through personal stories. Imagine sitting in a room with Trump, listening to him tell you how he outsmarted people and turned losses into wins. That's what reading this book feels like. Now, let's get into the key lessons. And trust me, some of these might actually surprise you. Section 2. Trump's core business strategies. Whether you like him or not, Trump has a very distinct way of doing business. Let's break down the 7 key principles he teaches in The Art of the Deal and analyze whether they actually hold up. Think big. Trump believes that if you're going to dream, dream huge. He never aimed for small wins, only massive, headline-making victories. Protect the downside. Always have a plan B. He shares how he structured deals so that if things went wrong, he wouldn't personally take the hit. Maximize your options. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Trump always had multiple potential deals running at once. Know the market. Information is power. He insists that understanding the trends and having insider knowledge gives you a huge edge. Use your leverage. The best deals happen when you hold the upper hand. He tells stories of how he waited for the right moment to negotiate when others were desperate. Enhance your brand. Before social media influencers, there was Trump. He turned his name into a brand, making it more valuable than the actual assets. Fight back hard. If someone attacks you, hit back twice as hard. This aggressive approach helped him dominate media coverage, even when things weren't going well. Now, this all sounds powerful, but do these strategies really work for the average person? Let's look at real-life examples. Section 3. Trump's real-life deals. Genius or overhyped? One of the most fascinating stories in the book is how Trump turned the rundown Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt. He negotiated massive tax breaks, convinced banks to lend money with almost no risk to him, and walked away with a fortune. That's classic Trump: high risk, high reward, and using public perception to his advantage. But here's the thing. The book conveniently leaves out some of the deals that didn't work out. Let's talk about Trump Airlines. It was supposed to be a luxury airline, but it burned through millions and completely failed. Then there's Trump Vodka, which, that didn't exactly take over the liquor market. The biggest lesson here? Business is a game of wins and losses, but Trump never let failures define his brand. That's a skill in itself. Section 4. The good, the bad, and the controversial. What works? The good. The book is highly entertaining. It's a mix of business lessons and personal stories, making it an engaging read. Trump's confidence is contagious. If nothing else, you'll walk away feeling like you should be thinking bigger. His media strategy is genius. Even today, business leaders use some of his branding tactics. What doesn't work? The bad. The advice is not very actionable for everyday people. You probably won't be negotiating billion-dollar real estate deals anytime soon. A lot of the stories are exaggerated. Even the book's ghostwriter, Tony Schwartz, later said Trump stretched the truth to make himself look invincible. It focuses on short-term wins rather than long-term business sustainability. And the biggest controversy? Trump didn't actually write most of this book. His ghostwriter, Tony Schwartz, has publicly said that he wrote the majority of it and that Trump barely reads books at all. So, while The Art of the Deal is fun to read, take it with a grain of salt. Section 5. Final Verdict. Should you read it? Final ratings. Entertainment, 9 out of 10. It's a great read, full of engaging stories. Business lessons, 6 out of 10. There are some useful takeaways, but it's not a step-by-step business manual. Practicality, 5 out of 10. Unless you're in high-stakes real estate, most of this isn't directly useful. Overall, score, 7 out of 10. It's more about the art of selling yourself than the art of business. But hey, maybe that's the real lesson. All right, that's my take on The Art of the Deal. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Trump's business strategies are brilliant or just overhyped? Let's talk in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more book breakdowns every week. See you next time.